Well, hello and a warm welcome to all our viewers. Today we are analyzing the game of Kumar, one of the students of the program. And by the way, if you are interested in becoming a student, hit like, subscribe, and hit me a message, and I'll try to see what I can do. But Kumar here is playing the anti-fried liver defense, I think. I'm not sure, but looks like it. And we have a simplified game already, and like this bishop pin, I like it. It forces white to decide whether he should go like this or with knight here. So I like this kind of move. Comes in naturally, and he just ignores it. He just ignores it while announcing that he's not going to move his knight here. He is going to move his knight here, but not just yet. So I would just take it right now. Take it right now. Good. Feel that. Uh, hmm. This move I understand. I understand you don't want to get pinned. What else could you do? How about a rook move right away? A rook move right away could have been the way to go. But anyway, no big deal. So white has good development, relatively good development. Okay, this is asking for trouble. Asking for trouble in so many ways. That's not the right response, I'm pretty sure, but computer doesn't mind it. Maybe I was just thinking, what if bishop here? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Still, white is doing pretty well at this point, and black, I like this kind of maneuver. Yeah, this is all coming with good tempo. I like that. You're staying in the game by doing this. And now we have the critical moment because white has slipped up. This pawn is for the taking, and you can just simply take it. And he does. He takes it off the board, comes back in, and now he can even control the open file. Make it hard for the knight to even come out. That seems to be a good option. But this is also pretty good because this is a very nice square. There's also possibilities of coming here. So this is also pretty good. So he went right away for the capture. Right away for the capture is a bit startling of a move. I mean, this is almost a permanently great outpost that black will have. So perhaps the best move is to just take it back. No, not with the knight. Come on, man. Your knight's right at the finish line here. Just take it with the king. It's not like you care about castling. Okay. Minor thing. No worries. You didn't sign the contract yet, right? Jack, tell me you didn't sign. Okay, I don't like this move either. This move is not so great cause well, I don't know. Maybe I haven't fully analyzed it, but pulling back could also be pretty strong here. Cause this knight, where would he develop to? Maybe here and then here. It could become a tricky knight. You're right. Okay, if you want to keep it simple, you still can. You're still ahead in the game, and you're still ready to capture those crucial squares. But castling here, I don't know. I don't know. I think f6 and then knight up, or challenge this rook already. Challenge this rook already. Come here. You don't need to castle in this position. It's already the end game. Castling takes your king away from the center of the board, which is where you want to take your king towards. So white is getting some counterplay now, and black has to be careful. And white is making some pretty good moves. You know, he's using his rooks very well to try to equalize the position. Black is holding on though. Black is holding on, and Well, computer seems to think this is a slam dunk right now for black, but I don't know why. Is it somehow related to this? Capture, capture, rook takes here, and somehow this bishop gets fucked, and then you win this pawn. Something like this. So he does actually capture like that. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh, and white doesn't go for it all the way. He chooses to hold on. That's falling right in. Oh, what a move! I did not see that even. That is a spectacular move. And now it's just about the finishing touch, and that's a great way to make the finishing touch. Promote the trade of rooks and seal the deal. Now you've got two passed pawns. Surely this cannot be lost from here. It cannot be lost, but what can you do about it? Promoting this pawn is not going to be so easy, and your king is far from the action. Right here, I would try to count like how many moves it takes. Okay, three, 5 moves roughly, 5 moves to get there. And for him, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. So you could potentially try to hold on to the pawn. Because right now, the king, no, the king can't come in from here. You'd have to go knight in here first. I would go knight in here first, either which way. Yeah. Okay. And now the key is to basically, if you're going to lose this pawn, you need to get something back. And maybe this is the pawn you get back in compensation for it. But for now, I think king has got to get into the action. Otherwise, mm, okay. Uh, the king has to get here. The king has to get here. The king is okay. Actually, he could even go from here. That's true. It's a convincing enough position, but instinctively thinking, the king should be trying to get to this side of the board. No, this is not the way to do it. If you're gonna do it, then do it like this, and then carry this forward with your king there. That's the winning plan. Here, you again, the winning plan, sir. You need to have the winning plan. You lost a pawn. Flitting away the advantage here now, because he has enough time. But, okay, yeah, wow. My God, this is a humdinger of a game. A humdinger, if I may say so myself. Because you do have the extra pawn. And that's a great move. That's a great sequence to win the piece. Convincingly win the piece. That's great. And the finishing touch, yeah. Now it's game over. Well, what a game. Good game overall. I have to say good game. Let me pick out the key moments that I think stood out for me. I think this pin was good. This structure that you went for was good. But here, rather than coming out with the pawns, I think bishop here first might be better. And then you could tuck the knight in here to support this if you're indeed worried about that. First release the bishop, then come out with the knight to defend here. So this move is the worser option of that line. Bishop out here would also make it so that you could trade this should he come. But here you were really getting into trouble here. You really been and somehow you managed this complexity quite well. You took the extra pawn, that was good. Mm, you got an excellent outpost, that was also great. Knight back capture, don't do that. Don't do that. You have to keep, yeah. If you know where the knight is heading, then there's no point in wasting moves. Castling, I'm not a fan of here. I would have much rather gone king up and rook here, for example. um, yeah, this game could have gone awry, but here it got very tactical and you played well. This was some good chess. You thought through the position pretty deeply, I would imagine. And this was a clincher, I have to say. Hats off for this move. Hats off indeed. But the end game, the winning plan for the end game, is still is a weakness for you. You have a tendency to not use your king in the end game. Recognize this tendency. End game, use your king, Kumar. Use your king. I've told you this before. And use the king to hold the guys who can't hold themselves. Okay, king is the man who helps the poor. Okay, don't keep your king hiding with all the bodyguards, like palling around with the big shots here while letting the peasants die. That's not the rule of the king. You gotta use the king better than this. Okay, yeah. Anyway, the game turned out fine, but it could have gone the other way. You should take your king to this side of the board, help him to parry forward, use your knight to try to chop off a few pawns on this side. But otherwise, you anyway had structural stability there because the bishop couldn't capture. And if his king tried to come all the way in, then of course you could parry your pawn forward. So, all right, see you.